Namaste and welcome to Sujith Talks. My name is Sujith Billa, registered migration agent here in the most livable city on earth, Melbourne. This video is about New South Wales 190 and 491, especially 491 because they haven't invited anyone. So today I have attended a meeting organized by Migration Institute of Australia, MIA, and we were asking New South Wales authorized persons about New South Wales 190 and 491. So we were asking about 491. So mainly, why did they not give 491 invitations? One of the reasons was they were working with RDAs, Regional Development Australia. So there are different bodies that did 489s, if you remember. And after 489 stopped, so they took time to transition to 491. So they said they will not deal with RDAs anymore and they'll do it themselves. They also told agents and applicants that you deal with the Department of Treasury directly, and you could look in the state nomination website. You do not have to go to different websites. But unfortunately, there was bushfire and there was coronavirus. I am not sure how they have impacted this process, but somehow 491 did not start. And now they are saying that 491 will start eventually. And again, they'll go back to those RDAs. So you might see, again, different region websites or like put in the same website. I'm not sure how they'll do it. They're talking about new regions such as Blue Mountain or Hunter or other areas. So we need to wait and watch and see what happens there. Now, an important question was asked, what now that 491s are not at all invited, can you allocate those numbers to 190s, because we need a lot of 190s? New South Wales, they said, in fact, they're dealing with 50,000 to 60,000 EOIs at any time. So many EOIs for New South Wales. So the answer to that question was they cannot allocate 491 numbers to 190 because the Department of Home Affairs is very serious about it. Whatever is allocated for 491s should be allocated to 491s and cannot be used for 190s. The other question, which is very important question, asked again, very important, because it's about the selection criteria for 491, just like 190. 491 also has this requirement of living in New South Wales for 1 year. Forget about working. Now, they said many applicants cannot meet this criteria because they might be interstate or they might be international, living in a different country. Now, what New South Wales said was, look, with the experience what we got 489, people take a nomination from New South Wales, from one of the regions in New South Wales, and then they move out of New South Wales. They go to Adelaide. Now they could go to Perth or they could go to Canberra because they are also considered as regional for 491 purposes. So with that experience in their mind, they are a bit skeptical to give nominations to people who are not already living in New South Wales. And they told us, registered migration agents also, they said that you also should not encourage your clients to take nomination from one region and move to another region or other state totally. So which is a big worry for them. At federal level, at state level, at council level, they are trying to solve this problem to make migrants stick to the region they get or they got sponsored from and live in there, but they're not able to do it. So they will put these kind of requirements asking for living experience or working experience, and this has become a common feature in state nominations across the nation. Now 190 criteria hasn't changed. The selection criteria is pretty much same, and they don't expect much will change in that front. We need to wait and watch the new skilled occupation list, how many occupations will be there for 190 and 491 regional occupation list, how will it be updated, because bushfires and then coronavirus, as a result of these two, not many jobs are left in regional areas. Forget about metropolitan cities like Melbourne and Sydney. Australian citizens are losing jobs, have already lost jobs. So Some of them are trying to get back to their jobs, but it will take time. So who wants migrants in this circumstance is another question. So that's a big debate going on in Australia these days. So we need to wait and watch when the skill occupation list will be updated at federal level, and then the state level skill lists will be updated accordingly. Now, if you wanted more information about how did New South Wales give invitations so far, some of the data can be found in Freedom of Information disclosure logs available on Home Affairs website. So whenever I do a FOI document, a video on that, I get some questions like, what about that? What about this data? See, not all the data is published in the disclosure logs, number one. And number two, I cannot cover every document that's there on the disclosure logs due to time factors. So what I would say in every video, and saying the same thing in this video, is that you need to go to Home Affairs website, look up disclosure logs, and you'll get logs for 2020, 19, and sometimes 18 as well. Before I finish this video, there's another question asked by MI members, registered migration agents like me. It's about this policy update. Some applicants or clients are assuming or thinking for certain that the department will not always go with the skill level requirement met date, for example, ACS. So basically, I'm talking about a skills assessment body giving a date and saying that you could only claim points for your skill employment after that certain date. Some people are not taking that seriously and going with all the experience they have after their qualification, or all the experience they have basically. Now, New South Wales will not accept that. They will just go with the skills assessment recommendation. So if you are putting a different date to that of skills assessment report, then you might be in trouble when you do the state nomination application. What they said was they want a simplified process, they want a streamlined process, and they wouldn't take chances and encourage you to claim points independent of what skills assessment body said. So bottom line is just go with the skills assessment body recommendation. That's my advice, not only for New South Wales, but for any state or even 189. Thanks for watching my video. My name is Sujith Billa, registered migration agent here in Melbourne, the most livable city on earth. If you're after immigration advice about New South Wales 190 or 491, go to my website sujithtalks.com, schedule a phone or a video consultation session. If you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube and liked my page on Facebook, this is the time to do it, because I'll be coming back with more videos of this sort. Namaste.